For 37 years, humanity had endured the insults, the trade embargoes, the accidental attacks on civilian vessels. The Terran Federation's official policy was patience, diplomacy, and measured response. Ambassador Sarah Chen had spent decades in negotiations, absorbing provocations that would have driven other species to war. The Caltharian hegemony mistook this restraint for weakness. "The humans are cowards," Admiral Vorth AK declared to his war council, his scaled fists pounding the tactical table. 37 years of raids on their shipping lanes, and they respond with diplomatic protests. They're a species of merchants and bureaucrats, nothing more. The final provocation came on a Tuesday. The passenger liner New Geneva, carrying 30,000 human colonists including 8,000 children, was vaporized by a Caltharian patrol squadron while en route to the agricultural world of Haven's Rest. When the Federation demanded an explanation, the hegemony's response was dismissive. "Regrettable navigation error. The vessel ignored our warnings to submit to inspection." There had been no warnings. The attack was recorded from 17 different angles. It was deliberate, unprovoked murder. That afternoon, Ambassador Chen walked into the Galactic Council chambers and delivered humanity's final diplomatic statement. The Terran Federation hereby withdraws from all treaties with the Caltharian hegemony. As of 0800 tomorrow, a state of war exists between our peoples. We have one thing to say to Admiral Vorth AK and his butchers. She paused, her voice carrying a weight that made even the most jaded council members lean forward. "You shouldn't have touched our children." Day 1. The Caltharian Third Fleet, over 800 warships, was patrolling the outer colonies when space itself seemed to tear open around them. Human ships emerged not from hyperspace, but Day 2. The hegemony's Second Fleet moved to reinforce their home systems, confident that numbers would tell. They found the human fleet waiting in perfect formation around Kolth Prime, the hegemony's capital world. General Marcus Kane's voice echoed across every communication channel, "Caltharian forces, you have 60 seconds to surrender unconditionally. After that, we demonstrate why humanity doesn't start wars, we finish them." The Caltharians opened fire with everything they had. Planetary defense platforms, orbital stations, the combined firepower of 1,200 warships, enough destructive energy to crack a moon. None of it reached the human ships. Instead, every weapon, every missile, every energy beam simply stopped. Frozen in space like insects in amber. Then, slowly, all of it reversed course and struck the ships that had fired it. The Caltharian Second Fleet destroyed itself with its own weapons. Day 3. Reports flooded in from across hegemony space. Human forces had simultaneously appeared at every major military installation, every shipyard, every strategic resource. Not invading, just present. Waiting. The message was clear, we can reach anywhere. Anytime. Day 4. The hegemony Supreme Council attempted to negotiate. Their communication was answered by a human child, one of the survivors from the New Geneva who had been rescued from the debris field. "My little sister was on that ship," the boy said, his young voice carrying across the hegemony's command center. "She was 6 years old and loved drawing pictures of stars. You killed her because you thought we were weak." He paused, wiping his eyes. "My mom says you're about to learn the difference between weak and patient." Day 5. Every Caltharian military asset in known space had. You chose poorly. Day 6. The war officially ended when the hegemony's Supreme Council signed an unconditional surrender. But the real victory had been 1 hour earlier, when every species in the galaxy received the same message. This is Fleet Admiral Chen of the Terran Federation. For 37 years, we have pursued peace through patience. Today, we demonstrated that our restraint was a choice, not a weakness. Humanity seeks no empire, claims no territory, demands no tribute. We ask only to be left in peace. The message concluded with footage from the 6-day conflict, human ships performing impossible maneuvers, weapons that rewrote the laws of physics, and technologies that seemed more like magic than science.